Welcome to our channel. Today, we're revealing 3 Lincoln Memorial pennies that could completely change the way you look at your spare change. One of these coins has a value so shocking that it might leave you speechless. Most people pass these pennies by without a second thought, not realizing they could be holding a small fortune in their hands. So sit tight. Don't skip a second of this video and get ready for some unbelievable discoveries. Let's get started. Coin number 1. The 1961 Lincoln Memorial cent, without a mint mark, is a fascinating coin that continues to attract collectors decades after it first entered circulation. Produced at the Philadelphia Mint, this coin represents an important period in American coinage history. While millions were struck, finding examples that have survived in attractive condition is becoming increasingly difficult as time passes. Many coins from this era were heavily used in everyday transactions, making well-preserved pieces much more desirable. The coin is composed of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, giving it the classic reddish-brown appearance that collectors associate with older Lincoln cents. It weighs 3.11 grams, has a diameter of 19.05 millimeters, and a thickness of approximately 1.52 millimeters. The edge is plain, and the obverse features the iconic portrait of President Abraham Lincoln designed by Victor David Brenner. The reverse displays the Lincoln Memorial, a design introduced in 1959 to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. One of the most interesting aspects of the 1961 Lincoln Memorial cent is its connection to everyday American history. During the early 1960s, the United States was experiencing rapid economic growth, technological advancements, and major social changes. Coins like this circulated through countless hands, making purchases in local stores, vending machines, and businesses across the country. Every surviving coin carries a small piece of that history. Collectors often pay close attention to the condition of a 1961 cent. Coins that retain original mint luster, strong details, and minimal wear are far more desirable than heavily circulated examples. Tiny differences in preservation can dramatically affect value. Even small details, such as the sharpness of Lincoln's hair or the clarity of the Lincoln Memorial columns, can influence collector demand. Another factor that increases interest is the possibility of rare minting errors. Some 1961 cents have been discovered with doubled dies, off-center strikes, die cracks, or other unusual production characteristics. Error. Coins can attract significant attention because they are far scarcer than ordinary examples. Dedicated collectors often spend years searching through old coin collections and coin rolls, hoping to uncover one of these hidden treasures. The popularity of Lincoln cents has remained remarkably strong over the decades. Many collectors begin their numismatic journey by searching through pennies, making Lincoln cents one of the most widely collected coin series in the world. Because of this large collector base, certain dates, varieties, and exceptionally preserved examples can generate strong competition when they appear for sale. When discussing values, it is important to understand that most 1961 Lincoln cents are worth only a small premium over face value unless they possess exceptional qualities. However, coins with extraordinary preservation, rare varieties, or significant mint errors may command substantially higher prices. Professional grading services can help determine a coin's authenticity, condition, and market standing. A certified coin often inspires greater confidence among potential buyers. The coin's design itself remains one of its most appealing features. Lincoln's portrait is instantly recognizable, and the Lincoln Memorial reverse symbolizes one of America's most respected historical figures. The combination of historical significance and long-term popularity helps maintain steady interest among collectors. For anyone searching for valuable coins, careful examination is essential. Use proper lighting and magnification to inspect the surfaces. Look for unusual characteristics such as doubling in the lettering, missing design elements, dramatic die cracks, or other striking anomalies. These details can transform an ordinary-looking coin into something far more desirable. Proper storage is equally important. Coins should be handled by the edges whenever possible to avoid fingerprints and surface contamination. Protective holders, coin flips, or archival quality albums can help preserve condition for future generations. Environmental factors such as humidity and excessive handling can negatively affect a coin's appearance over time. Many remarkable discoveries have been made in old piggy banks, inherited collections, forgotten jars of change, and estate sales. This reality is what makes coin collecting so exciting. Valuable coins are not always locked away in museums or private vaults. Sometimes they remain hidden in plain sight, waiting for someone knowledgeable enough to recognize their significance. The 1961 Lincoln Memorial Cent serves as a reminder that history can be found in everyday objects. What appears to be a simple penny may hold decades of history, collector interest, and the potential for unexpected value. For enthusiasts, the thrill comes not only from the possibility of financial reward, but also from uncovering a small artifact that has traveled through generations. In the world of coin collecting, hidden treasures often emerge from the most ordinary places. The 1961 Lincoln Memorial Cent continues to inspire collectors because it combines historical importance, classic American design, and the excitement of discovery. Countless examples have been spent, lost, or forgotten over the years, making surviving pieces increasingly interesting to collectors. Somewhere tucked away in an old drawer, coin jar, or family collection, another remarkable example may still be waiting to be found. Coin number 2. The 1965 Lincoln Memorial Cent without a mint mark is one of those coins that often passes unnoticed from hand to hand, yet it continues to spark excitement among collectors and treasure hunters. At first glance, it looks like an ordinary penny that millions of Americans used every day during the mid-1960s. However, hidden within some surviving examples are characteristics that have made certain pieces highly desirable among collectors. The year 1965 was an important period in United States coinage history. The nation was facing a coin shortage, and the U.S. Mint was working hard to keep enough coins in circulation. Because of this situation, mint marks were temporarily removed from circulating coins between 1965 and 1967. As a result, Lincoln cents produced during 1965 do not carry a mint mark, regardless of where they were struck. This coin features the familiar portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse. The design was created by Victor David Brenner and first appeared on the Lincoln cent in 1909. On the reverse is the Lincoln Memorial, a design introduced in 1959 to honor the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. Between the pillars of the memorial, sharp-eyed collectors can even spot a tiny representation of Lincoln's statue. The 1965 Lincoln Memorial Cent is composed of 95% copper and 5% zinc. It weighs approximately 3.11 grams and has a diameter of 19.05 millimeters. The thickness measures about 1.52 millimeters, while the edge remains plain. These specifications remained standard for Lincoln cents until the major composition changes of the early 1980s. What makes some 1965 cents especially interesting is the possibility of minting errors and exceptional preservation. Most circulated examples show significant wear from decades of use. However, coins that retain strong detail, original color, and mint luster are much harder to find. Collectors place a premium on coins that appear almost untouched by circulation. Certain error varieties have also contributed to the coin's popularity. Doubled dies, die cracks, clip-and planchets, off-center strikes, and other production anomalies can make a coin stand out dramatically from ordinary examples. These unusual pieces often become the focus of intense collector interest because they are significantly scarcer than standard coins. Collector demand for Lincoln cents remains remarkably strong. Millions of people around the world collect Lincoln pennies because they are affordable, historically significant, and filled with fascinating varieties. This large collector base creates steady demand for coins with attractive surfaces, unusual characteristics, or exceptional preservation. The history behind the 1965 cent adds another layer of appeal. During that year, America was experiencing major social, technological, and political changes. Every penny struck carried the potential to travel across the country, passing through stores, restaurants, banks, and households. Each surviving coin represents a small piece of that history. Many collectors enjoy searching through old coin jars, estate collections, and inherited accumulations hoping to discover overlooked treasures. The 1965 Lincoln Memorial Cent frequently appears in these searches because so many were produced. Yet among countless ordinary examples, an extraordinary coin occasionally emerges. Condition plays a critical role in determining desirability. A coin described as almost fine typically shows moderate wear but still retains clear design elements. Lincoln's portrait remains visible. Major lettering can be read easily, and important design details remain recognizable. Although not considered high-grade by professional standards, such coins still appeal to collectors seeking historical pieces. One reason people become fascinated with Lincoln's cents is the possibility that a seemingly common coin could possess a hidden feature. A rare error, an unusual strike, or a remarkably preserved example may transform an overlooked penny into something much more significant. Stories of valuable discoveries continue to inspire collectors to examine every coin carefully. Professional grading services have helped increase confidence within the coin market. Authentication and grading provide an objective assessment of a coin's condition and authenticity. Collectors often seek certified examples because they offer greater assurance when buying or selling valuable pieces. For collectors, proper storage is essential. Coins should be handled carefully by their edges to avoid fingerprints and surface damage. Protective holders and archival quality storage materials help preserve condition and prevent environmental deterioration. Even small scratches or discoloration can affect long-term desirability. The Lincoln Memorial design itself remains a favorite among collectors. It symbolizes American history, national unity, and the legacy of one of the country's most respected presidents. The design's familiarity makes it easy to overlook, yet its historical significance continues to attract new generations of enthusiasts. Searching for valuable coins requires patience and attention to detail. Magnification tools can help reveal doubling, die cracks, repunched details, and other unusual features that may not be visible to the naked eye. Many important discoveries have been made by ordinary individuals simply taking the time to inspect their change. What makes the 1965 Lincoln Memorial Cent especially exciting is the idea that examples may still be hiding in plain sight. Old jars of pennies, forgotten piggy banks, inherited collections, and boxes stored in attics sometimes contain coins that have not been examined for decades. These overlooked collections occasionally produce remarkable finds. Collectors are constantly searching for coins that tell a story. The 1965 Lincoln Memorial Cent tells the story of a nation facing coin shortages, a mint adapting to changing circumstances, and millions of Americans using these coins in their daily lives. Each surviving piece serves as a small historical artifact from a unique period in American history. The excitement surrounding rare Lincoln cents comes from the possibility of discovery. Most people never look closely at their pennies. They spend them, lose them, or store them away without a second thought. Yet hidden among ordinary coins could be an example with exceptional characteristics that make it stand out from the crowd. That possibility transforms the 1965 Lincoln Memorial Cent into something more than just a 1-cent coin. It becomes a hidden treasure waiting to be recognized. Somewhere in a forgotten collection or an old container of spare change, another remarkable example may still be waiting for someone to uncover its story. While countless pennies have disappeared through decades of circulation, the surviving pieces continue to captivate collectors who understand that history, rarity, and opportunity can sometimes be found in the smallest treasures. Coin number 3. The 1968D Lincoln Memorial Cent is one of those coins that many people have handled, spent, or even thrown into jars without a second thought. Yet among collectors and coin enthusiasts, certain examples of this seemingly ordinary penny have generated tremendous interest. Decades after its release, the 1968D cent continues to attract attention because of its historical significance, collector demand, and the possibility of discovering unusual varieties that can make a coin stand out from millions of others. Produced at the Denver Mint, the coin carries the distinctive D mint mark beneath the date. The year 1968 marked an important transition in American coinage because mint marks returned to circulating coins after being temporarily removed from 1965 through 1967. As a result, many collectors pay special attention to coins from 1968, particularly those struck at Denver. The coin features the famous portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse. Designed by Victor David Brenner, Lincoln's image has appeared on the cent since 1909, making it one of the longest-running coin designs in American history. The reverse displays the Lincoln Memorial, a design introduced in 1959 that remained in use until 2008. Between the memorial's columns, a tiny image of Lincoln's seated statue can be seen under magnification, a remarkable detail for such a small coin. Like other Lincoln cents of the era, the 1968D cent is composed of 95% copper and 5% zinc. It weighs approximately 3.11 grams, has a diameter of 19.05 millimeters, and a thickness of about 1.52 millimeters. The edge is plain, and the coin's rich copper color gives it the classic appearance collectors associate with vintage pennies. What makes the 1968D Lincoln Memorial Cent particularly interesting is its connection to a rapidly changing America. During the late 1960s, the nation experienced significant social, political, and technological developments. These pennies circulated through grocery stores, gas stations, banks, restaurants, and businesses across the country. Every surviving coin represents a small artifact from that fascinating period in history. Collector demand for Lincoln cents remains strong because the series is both accessible and historically important. Millions of collectors have searched through rolls of pennies hoping to discover an overlooked rarity. This widespread popularity helps maintain long-term interest in dates such as 1968D. Condition plays an enormous role in determining desirability. An almost fine example displays moderate circulation wear but still retains clear details. Lincoln's portrait remains recognizable, major lettering is visible, and important design elements can still be identified. While heavily circulated examples are common, coins with unusually strong preservation become increasingly difficult to locate as decades pass. One reason collectors closely examine 1968D cents is the possibility of finding minting errors or unusual varieties. Error coins can include doubled dies, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, die cracks, repunched mint marks, and other production anomalies. These unusual characteristics often attract significant collector attention because they are much scarcer than standard coins. The excitement surrounding error discoveries has fueled countless treasure hunting stories. Many collectors have spent years searching through coin rolls and inherited collections hoping to uncover an extraordinary example. Every penny examined presents another opportunity for discovery. The appeal of the 1968D cent also comes from its affordability and availability. Because so many examples were produced, collectors can often assemble sets and compare different conditions without spending enormous amounts of money. At the same time, truly exceptional examples remain highly sought after. Professional grading has become increasingly important in the coin market. Grading services evaluate a coin's condition and authenticity using standardized criteria. A professionally graded coin often receives greater attention from collectors because its condition has been independently verified. The Lincoln Memorial Reverse remains one of the most recognizable designs in American coinage. The structure itself symbolizes unity, leadership, and national heritage. For many collectors, this design adds historical depth and emotional significance to every coin in the series. Proper storage is critical for preserving any collectible coin. Copper coins are particularly sensitive to environmental conditions. Exposure to moisture, oils, and contaminants can alter a coin's appearance over time. Collectors often store their coins in protective holders, albums, or archival quality containers to minimize deterioration. Many remarkable coin discoveries occur in unexpected places. Old coffee cans filled with pennies, forgotten piggy banks, inherited collections, and estate sales have all produced surprising finds. Because Lincoln cents circulated so widely, valuable examples can still appear where few people would think to look. The thrill of searching through old coins comes from uncertainty. Most pennies appear ordinary at first glance. Yet every coin carries the possibility of possessing a rare variety, exceptional preservation, or unusual production characteristic. That possibility keeps collectors searching year after year. For new collectors, careful examination is essential. Magnification can reveal details that would otherwise go unnoticed. Strong lighting helps identify surface characteristics, minting anomalies, and signs of preservation. Knowledge and patience often prove more valuable than luck when searching for collectible coins. The 1968D Lincoln Memorial Cent serves as a reminder that history often survives in everyday objects. What once purchased a small item decades ago may now represent a fascinating collectible that connects modern collectors to the past. Every surviving example tells a story of circulation, preservation, and survival through generations. Perhaps the most exciting aspect of the 1968 cent is that many examples remain hidden in plain sight. People continue to overlook old pennies in jars, drawers, boxes, and collections. Some are spent without inspection, while others sit untouched for years. Among those forgotten coins may be pieces with unusual characteristics that collectors would eagerly examine. That is why the 1968 Lincoln Memorial Cent continues to capture attention. It combines history, classic design, collector interest, and the possibility of discovery. While millions have circulated through countless hands, a special example could still be waiting in an old collection, hidden among ordinary coins and unnoticed by the people who possess it. For collectors, that possibility transforms a simple penny into a potential hidden treasure, one that people may be accidentally losing every single day without ever realizing its true significance. Thank you for watching, and be sure to subscribe for more rare coin discoveries, valuable coin stories, and hidden treasures that could be sitting in your pocket right now. Thank you for watching, and be sure to subscribe for more rare coin discoveries, valuable coin stories, and hidden treasures that could be sitting in your pocket right now.